Hi, this is Ken Hayashi, and on this video of Was Hayashi the Real Harry, we're going to be talking about Hermione Granger and who J.K. Rowling actually based that person on. So stay tuned. Okay, alright, so Hermione Granger of Harry Potter. Let's talk about who she was. In the series, we're talking about this little girl with this crazy hair. She eventually becomes a very powerful wizard, accompanies Harry Potter along the entire journey while they are both at the School of Magic, right? Hogwarts, what we call it, the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Well, what or who was that person really based on? This is actually based off of a true girl named Denise Windscheffel. Beautiful young girl. She happened to be on a drill team, and she became one of my assistants in one of my shows. Okay, a group in front of 800 people at the Japan America Theater, and she was one of my assistants. Now, an assistant is just somebody that hands you like a prop or something for a magician. Well, she started off as an assistant. Then I started teaching her magic, real magic. And one of the things that Denise and I would practice would be transfiguration, where I would take a cat and I transformed her into Denise. And I did that in front of hundreds of people at a fundraiser that we were doing at that school. Which is oddly enough very similar to someone else. Okay? So she went from an assistant to becoming a magic and eventually became a very powerful wizard. She became the most powerful wizard in the world. See, at the time, there were only two other female powerful magicians / wizards. There was Princess Tenko from Japan, and then there was Melinda, the First Lady of Magic, and she had a show that she was starring at in Las Vegas. That was it. However, I'll tell you this. Denise was performing a week at the Future Stars of Magic at the Magic Castle, starring every night, performing the magic with me. She was featured on ESPN.
From California, Denise Windscheffel.
She was competing internationally. And of course, she also performed the famous Harry Houdini illusion, Metamorphosis, at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium doing the LA Emmy Awards. Now, you could think, well, Princess Tenko and Melinda would have been asked to do that, but no. Denise was more powerful wizard, and they asked her to perform the famous illusion at the LA Emmy Awards. So, I don't know. What would you think? Do you think that she is a powerful wizard?
Producing and directing America's Funniest People, the real Mr. Howard Stevens.
Gotham's Green. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ken Hayashi, along with Sarah and Denise. Very nice.
Okay, so that's what it is. And you know what? Just to even finalize it, to show how much of a wizard Denise is a real wizard. See, we're not supposed to use magic outside of Hogwarts or the Academy of Magical Arts, but we did. You see right here, you can see her throw magic from her bare hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
gone beyond being able to use magic with a wand. She actually did it with her bare hands. Nothing up her sleeves and her bare hands. Let's see that again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it is. And there she throws an energy ball, a magic, right from her hands in front of a live audience, thousands of people, and she did that right there. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Only wizards know how to do things like that. Or what do you think? All right. So, okay, so let's recap on what do you think? So let's recap on what's going on here. Back in the 90s, J.K. Rowling writes a story about this girl named Hermione Granger in the 90s that rose to become a very powerful wizard and accompanies Harry Potter at Hogwarts, the school wizardry. Forget me. Forget Hayashi. Was Hayashi the real Harry? Was Denise the real Hermione? Okay? Forget me. Let's just put it this way. Who was the most powerful magician, illusionist, wizard, teenager, female in the 1990s? It was one girl. That's it. I know because I went to the only accredited school of magic in the world for kids. It was called the Academy of Magical Arts Junior Program. There was no other girl there. Okay, so quickly, let's just do a recap of Denise Windscheffel with Hermione Granger. Now, Denise, in the 1990s, is at the Magic Castle and performing for the Academy of Magical Arts Junior Program Future Stars of Magic in the 1990s. She becomes a teenage female magician slash illusionist, wizard, the most powerful literally in the world. I mean, there is nobody else that was coming close to a second by any means. She had Hayashi as her partner. We would always do things like cat transfiguration, where I transformed the cat into Denise, and she had a magical sword instead of a wand, a sword, and she could throw magic from her bare hands. Now, Hermione. J.K. Rowling comes up with this story afterwards, now let's keep that in mind, afterwards and after 1997, about a girl in the 90s at Hogwarts Castle, attends a school of witchcraft and wizardry, eventually becomes a teenage female wizard, very powerful, accompanies Harry Potter, obviously. She does a failed cat transfiguration, in fact the only transfiguration to an animal, which happens to be a cat, and then of course she has a wand, but everybody has a magic wand, but she's able to throw magic from her wands. This is a fact, okay? These are facts. Denise, that is a fact of who she was. Later, a story comes up about a girl, the heroine girl of Harry Potter, about this woman that writes a fictional dramatization story about a witch or wizard. So who do you think she wrote that story about? Okay? So go ahead. This is the time to subscribe to the channel. Alright? Comment down below. Ask me a question. Ask me who she really was like. Who Denise was really like. She was a sweet girl. I loved working with her, teaching her magic. We spent hours and hours practicing and training. And I definitely got a chance to work with her. It was a wonderful pleasure and an honor to work with such a powerful wizard. Okay? So if you want to ask me anything, go ahead and put those comments down below. I do read them. Share the video with any other, not Harry Potter fan, but Hermione Granger fan and an Emma Watson fan out there, and tell me what you think. Do you think Denise is the real Hermione? Okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Alright, thanks for watching the video. If you want to see some of the performances that I had done, over to the left is a performance of me performing at the Magic Castle, the world famous Magic Castle, doing the famous Houdini trick. And over to the right is a video of the full-length video of where I explain how my story relates to Harry Potter. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.